Jeremy Ryan reporting from Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. What you'll see in this video here today, the first thing you see is me being told by the Sergeant of Arms, or if you hear, I do apologize, the video footage today is not very good. I'll explain why in a little bit. But I wasn't expecting to need to be filming at this point. I was just kind of scaring Grothman away. And then I try to go into the Joint Finance Committee. This is the Joint Finance Committee. And you hear the Sergeant-at-Arms, Ted Blaisdell, tell me that cameras will not be allowed, that they're not allowing cameras. And then later on in the meeting, Robin Voss says that the only cameras that are allowed are Wisconsinite. Now, I am checking on the legality of this. I do plan to challenge it if I have a good legal grounds to do so. However, that spurred a visit to the attorney. And in that visit, we discussed several things. We discussed about the legality of cameras, but I also had discussed holding a sign in the Joint Finance Committee, because you're not allowed to hold signs in the Joint Finance Committee. And when I did that, found out or was advised that it should be constitutional to do so, and therefore we went and we held our sign. And when we held our sign, what had ended up happening, or I held my sign, I was the only one with a sign, but the sign, you'll see it in this video. What had happened was, since I could not hold a camera in the meeting, unbeknownst to them, I was recording it anyways. I stuck the camera in the little side pocket of the Segway and had the lens facing up. So you can't control the direction the camera's in at all. You're just staring at the ceiling, but at least you can hear what's going on. And in the part that I clipped out, you'll hear a little bit of the Joint Finance Committee beforehand, and then you'll hear Ted Blaisdell, the Senate Sergeant-at-Arms, Ted Blaisdell, come up to me and tell me that I can't hold my sign. And at which point I refuse, and then we have a little bit of a shuffle. He tells me to leave, and I refuse to leave since I'm not doing anything illegal. And then the Officer Brooks, or Officer James as he's known, comes up, and he's ordered by Ted Blaisdell to remove me from the building. So at that point I comply. And however, with that, I do want to let you know that they did kind of, I was kicked out of the meeting for exercising my constitutional right. And that leads me to wonder, what do you expect us to do? How are we supposed to petition our government? I can't break up a meeting, I can't take it over, but I can't even hold a sign quietly. I was quiet the entire time. And at the end of the video, you'll hear Officer James even admit that I was quiet the entire time, wasn't creating a disruption whatsoever. I was just holding two 8.5 by 11 sheet pieces of paper taped together. And you'll see what it says in a minute. But anyway, here's the video. Jeremy Ryan reporting from Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. I will be challenging these tickets, and I'll be fighting them to the highest degree that I can. Once again, Jeremy Ryan, Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. Enjoy the video.
We're north. West is that way.
Okay. There's Grothman, the one that wants to destroy the kids' education. There he goes. See, he runs off quick when I start talking. I guess that would mean it's open to the general public.
There's no videotaping.
No videotaping? No.
What they should do. Doesn't matter if there's a referendum, so you tell them to do one, but if they do it and they haven't, then you do what you need to do to go around it. I say take the handcuffs off of local governments, let local governments do what is effective. And if you want to do something for seniors, let's go back to the motion that I argued previously on homestead tax credits, and let's give them that offer.
Thank you very much, Chair. I have actually two of the counties that Representative Schilling listed off early on as being fiscally responsible, but due to property values are finding themselves bumping up against their mill rate. I spoke with the county executive of Winnebago County this morning. No one can argue that the county executive of Winnebago County and I politically see eye to eye. The county executive of Winnebago County didn't view this motion as further canvassing.
No, you can't.
In fact, he said
So give it to
this was the much needed change
Give it to me or leave the room.
that he sought last year when the roles were reversed and was unable to get. So he wanted to say to this group what I think sometimes the outside of this row are not saying. But thank
Don't
you
know. You gotta come with
to
me.
the GOP.
You can't hold this item in the hearing room.
Well, he's not.
He's in charge of this one. I'm actually following his orders. So put the sign down.
No, I'm not going to put the sign down.
Okay, then you've got to leave.
But don't make decisions and impose restrictions on counties.
You can't go wherever you want and do whatever you want.
Nobody
Here's your
said he
options.
could. You can hold up.
Hey, here's the options. You're going to stay here without the sign, or we're going to leave. Take your pick.
Except when they elect local officials, and we don't trust.
You're not a part of this, okay? Just him.
We want to override
So,
those local
you can stay here,
and refer
the sign
back
goes
to
away,
people who voted for them
or you got to come
in the
with me.
first place, except if it is an RTA.
I guess I'll,
Because we
Go
don't
with you
want to
this time.
trust Dane County's referendum,
guess
the
I'll go
public
with you then.
decision.
I'm gonna
If
hand
they
you over
choose to
there.
want to have a public
guess I'll go with you.
transportation you don't like and don't want. So we don't have to restrict it. The best form of democracy, if you want to argue direct democracy, is when you're arguing it today. It's direct democracy. And I suspect that this.
So, just so people know, once again, Officer James is being wonderful, wonderful guy. But I was just kicked out for holding a sign, this sign. It says, Wisconsin Constitution, Article 1, Section 4, right to assemble and petition. The right of the people to peacefully assemble and to consult and to petition the government shall never be abridged. I petition you to stop the attack on Wisconsin values. And then I sign my name. Per the Constitution, of course, I have a right to hold this sign in a meeting. I wasn't saying anything. I was just quietly holding the sign. And so we get into another constitutional battle here, of which I am 5-0 for, just so people know.
Go ahead.
This is my constitutional right. I wasn't disrupting the meeting at all. All I was doing was holding a sign. And that's my constitutional right. And it needs to go another step before I can challenge it and get it taken away. You know.
So,
Otherwise, I'll be right back. Do the same thing.
so if I don't give you a ticket, you're going to go back on.
Correct.
Alright, down to the PD we go then.
Sounds good. It's nothing against you.
I know.
And
I'll
rightfully
just,
so.
I'll take the sign from you.
All right.
Okay, and I'll just have you chill
Sounds
out
good.
here, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Alright, yep. Alright, Jeremy.
All right. Sounds good.
I've got an admin ticket for you. It's for disorderly conduct here.
All right.
Just your personal information, all that stuff there. It's June 3rd, 2011, 10 a.m. for the court date. Same Dane County Courthouse, from 18215 South Hamilton Street. Violations at 2 East Main Street right here. It's not a mandatory court appearance, but remember these admin tickets, if you don't appear, basically,
I'll be there.
yeah, I know, but I still got to explain it. If you don't go, you end up being, found guilty, and they're gonna attach this onto your credit report if you don't pay the fine and all that stuff. So, you don't go to court, pay. Otherwise, go to court. That's really the simplest way to explain it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And for the record, just so that the people know, I was just sitting down holding the sign. I wasn't creating a disturbance other than holding the sign. I wasn't yelling anything or saying anything. Correct?
That would be correct.
That would be correct. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, thank you, and you have yourself a wonderful day.
All right. Take care, Jeremy.
Enjoy.
Don't forget your laptop.
Oh no, I won't. Yeah, I will see you around. Obviously.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.